Yeah, hello guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the update list of the first patch of February, which was just released to the servers earlier today. It doesn't look super fancy, but let's just go through the list anyway, see what Vespa has in store for us. First and foremost, of course, is the redo of Guild War, some updates to the Guild War shop and some updates to the rewards to actually participating. One of them is that now when you successfully attack in Guild War, you have a 50% chance to get a Reforged ticket, and then there is a buff later on which you can also obtain provided you are on one of the lucky servers. So this is to encourage people to actually participate, not just leech off of their guilds. Then the season rewards, the first 50 member ranks have received some updates. They will get Lua tickets or even artifact tickets, but for this you really need to be in the top tiers of a PvP Guild War guild. So most of us will not be seeing any of this. And then, of course, the Guild War medals have been doubled for all tiers, which is nice. More points to spend in the shop. And now here we can see these are server-wide buffs for the guilds that are in the top 3 of Guild War, which means that, for instance, if you are on the Korean server and Hall of Fame is usually the first in Guild War, then you will have a 100% chance to receive a Reforged ticket when you attack. And if you are, say, I think the second guild it might be Japanese, so this would apply to the Japanese server. And then there is the third place has a 70% chance. So still holding out for our Dominos friends. And now here they say that if the same, for instance, the first and second place is shared among among guilds from, say, the Korean server, then the second, instead of the second buff, they will receive an increase in gold and XP gains. So that's like how it works. The Guild War shop has been updated too. Some of the prices have been reduced. Also, you can buy now the Technology Gear ticket, which is quite nice. And they have increased the limit on the Circle of Friendship, so it's easier to get NPC stuff now, especially with the increase in points at the end of the season. Now, if they have increased maybe the points for each victory and hit, that would have been nice, but I guess we cannot be too greedy. Moving on, improvement on convenience. So alright. So I just want to box drop. So I don't really recall too many files that drop boxes from the top of my head. I only really recall Stockade and the XP dungeon where I can see my characters like bending over a lot and getting boxes. So this has been now improved to be faster, which is a good thing, especially when you have stuff that dies in there. Expansion of the Transcendence perk page, so now you can expand this up to 6 pages. So if you have characters that use a lot of different talent setups or perk pages, then you can add more, so you're hereby reducing the amount of respecs that you need to do. Then addition of XP from Dispatch Battle. Now this is probably one of the bigger updates, which I really like. So now you, both you, so your team level, and your heroes can earn XP during dispatch battles. Although they say that the hero XP increase buffs will not be applied. And this is now also applied to flasks, which are equipped to heroes, which is a really good thing, because one of the reasons why I always preferred doing my battles manually on an emulator, because I was filling my cursed flask, which in turn give rubies. Now you can do the same with dispatch, and that kind of lets you just run the emulators less. You can just set up a dispatch and go away AFK, and there you go. You don't need, or go away from the game. You don't need to run it day and night to fill those flasks anymore. So that's a good thing. Damage skin change. I have no idea what this means. Damage skins which are exposed during battle will be newly changed. Actually, I think this is about the font of the damage numbers, because they have changed those, and then they do look slightly different. But I honestly wouldn't get it from this sentence if I haven't looked in the game. I think it's that. Otherwise, I think most characters are exposed enough, if you know what I mean. So I don't think that needs to be changed. All right. Changes to Yanda's voice. Yeah, whatevs. opening of League of Honor pre-season. So the 16th season of League of Honor will be ending this Sunday on the 13th. And then there will be a pre-season for 1 month. I thought usually these are only like 2 weeks, but now it will be a 1 month pre-season. I think originally they had a typo here and that got fixed later on. And the ranking rewards will be sent at the end of regular season 16. Alright, so that's the castle costume for those who like it. Moving on, perhaps I think the best thing about this patch is Zaya is getting her story cutscene for her birthday cutscene. Also, it's weird that they set her who will have its first wave. She's not an it, you animals. Why do you call her an it? That's too rude. All right. Changes to the special shop. There are some items that don't look too bad. There is a box which has some stuff in it for 3k rubes, and it's if you add together the value of the things inside, then it's worth, I guess. There's like a unique weapon, a unique ticket, an all-in-one summon, a random soul stone, and some reforged tickets and stuff for 3k, so that's not bad. You can buy that once. And there was another one which is 15k rubies, which is a lot, but for that you get 3 soul stone selectors. So if you are still in the process of building soul weapons for your characters and you have the rubies, that's quite nice actually. 3 soul stones is quite a big jump. Even at the maximum stage with 3 entries in trials per week, it takes about 6 weeks, I believe, to get 1 soul stone, and you get 3 of these, so that's like 18 weeks or so worth of progress. I think if you have the rubies, that one is worth, and if you have still stuff to build, so that one might be worth, and you can buy that 5 times. So if you have a lot of rubies, this is the power spike time. Season pass, okay, items of King's season pass will be updated, okay. New challenge raid, or rage as I say, and this Kallax will be challenge rage, I'm pretty sure of it. So the new runes, so we can have attack speed, recovery, and heal rate. Okay, interesting translation. CC, ACC, and MP sec runes now, and they do say here that it will be added to the exchange shop, the challenge raid exchange shop, which is nice. So you can use 4,000 points to buy 1, and the purchase limit is 10. Also, I'm not sure. Oh, it will be there in both the multi and the single point exchange shop, so that's not bad. Now this one is kind of not sure what they do mean here. So they say that the legendary tickets that already exist, that they will not be added to, but they also say something here that can be obtained. So it kind of suggests that it will not be part of the ones that you get in the future. Because I would have thought that okay, they do not update it to the previous ones, but then will it not be a drop from the new raids? Honestly, I haven't tried that, and even if I try, I may not get any of these. I might make an update to this when I have tried and seen whether we can get them or not, but it's kind of RNG, so hard to really tell what exactly they mean. It might be that you can only get it from the shop, but that's kind of weird. And then there is some bug fix, but one thing that I may have skipped over right now. Yeah, this part I just kind of skipped over it. So now in the settings under the battle options, you can change how damage and heal numbers are updated, and also like the numbers on your charts when you are looking on the left side. And you can now shorten the numbers, so they will be like 100k, 110m, something like that. And this is really nice, because if you are running numbers, then you can see some giantess numbers on the screen all the time, and it's really hard to read, and this will just cut them into shorter units, so you can see them more easily. It's funny because it does that, for instance, on your world boss damage too, and like, I don't know, you see 450t on today world boss, and it's kind of not centered, so it's like a very small number, a small looking number, 400t or whatever, on the right side of the giant bar, and it's not even centered, so it looks a little bit weird, but I do like it, and it makes the screen a lot less cluttered and easier to read when you are in battle, so I think that's quite alright. But yeah, this is the patch, guys. There isn't a single event, like really just the usual bonus to this and reduced cost to this. But other than that, no, not a single event, which is kind of sad. We haven't had that in a very long time, where we had like no events running whatsoever. My impression is that Vespa is kind of struggling with manpower right now. I would guess that well, probably are very focused on KR2, and maybe they had to scale down a little bit due to financials. I don't know. I do not have any insight into their books, and contrary to common belief, their stock price doesn't really tell anything about the inside workings of the company. But whatever. Let's not get into that. All in all, quality of life changes, Guild War update, and some new stuff, but nothing really fancy or shiny. Well, okay, Isaiah birthday. That overrides everything. Let's just look at that picture. Okay, that makes up for everything. All right, I'll stop simping, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, next patch comes the new raid, the new Divine Punishment raid, which will punish us a little bit for being impatient, I guess. Yeah, that's all really, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.